Hi, RD Barry here. Welcome to episode 36 in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 12. I like the circular like mandala like patterns. It was straight out of Final Fantasy 10, I think. But like them anyway. So the plan for today, we need to get Ash her proof that she's actually a princess, and that involves exploring this area. So we need to go, I think, first north, and then south, and that will open up this Cloister of Flame, in which I believe exciting things will happen, and then finally the Chamber of First Light there. So, I'm not sure how long it will take to do each one of these. I might end the episode after the first, just doing the north, and do, make it like 3 episodes, but we'll see how long it takes. So let's get going with that. We need to waystone our way back into the into the area. All right, and then yeah, we can come back over this bridge, or we can't go forward over this bridge, or we can, but it involves dealing with that boss there. So let's just use the waystone. It's a lot easier and faster. Okay, and let's turn our attention north, and we've got Seekers. Now these are a lot like, actually seen these in the Barheim Passage. They're kind of rare there. Mostly they have stealings, but they're not very uncommon, and they're, I think I mentioned this before, they're like the stealings, but gray and fuzzy, and instead of black and leathery. So let's go ahead and deal with this guy. Oh, alright. Oh, instead of having a bat fang, they have a crooked fang. Alright, that should probably, I'm guessing that's going to be worth a bit more on the market there. Yeah, we can't go that way, I guess. Let's try down here to start with. So we've got Seekers like Harry Potter, but Harry Potter isn't gray and fuzzy, as far as I know. Okay, so we've got I think this is an entrance to the same area. Right. Let's go top down instead of bottom up. Oh, we've got a trap over there, and I assume, yeah, we've got a treasure chest. Oh, what the heck is that? Okay. Okay. Dispel. Alright. Now I have a theory that when you get the spell, when the chest contains a spell, it doesn't respawn. You just get it once, because what will be the point? Once you have it, you have it. There's no point in getting it twice. We'll I don't know. Well, if I come back here, I'll check it. Maybe I'll see it on my other Let's Play. But as far as I know, that seems to be the case. Something pattern I think I've seen. All right. Ancient door, right. Everything's ancient here. You don't need to say ancient. It's just a door. Okay, now where are we here? So it looks like we kind of spiral. Well, let's go west first to see what's the end of this passage, if anything. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Creature down there. So let's check the map here. We've got we want to go east, then north a bit, then west, then north a bit again, then east again, and north, and west. It's kind of zigzagging across, up and north into that central room, and then I assume we kind of zigzag around back and end up at the lower entrance somehow. So we're at the upper entrance. Yeah, the entrances seem to cross. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah. All right. Well, let's just go. Oh, we've got undead here. All right, that's interesting. Zombie. Yeah. Penello, why don't you get involved, because you can just cast Cure on these. I should have realized there would be plenty of undead in this area, because it is a tomb after all. Foe undead. Thought I had that. Yeah, here we go. Cure. Alright, that'll help a little bit. By the way, there are two genders of zombies. I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but the females have long hair and the males have kind of short hair with a either headband or a cap or something like that. Anyway, just they look so similar you might not even notice, but I've read that they were there are two genders, and it turns out that there are. Oh, flush. I think that's the same steel we got in the Barham. Well, no, I don't think. Maybe we may not have seen that. All right, never mind. I'm thinking of my alternate playthrough here. What do we got here? Lesser Chimera. Wow. Okay. Okay. Alright, so far this isn't too bad. I'll check the corners here to make sure there's no chests lurking in there. I think we're heading this way. That bird has a human face, by the way. That's just creepy. Let's go here. Alright, up a bit. Oh. Alright, nothing happens. Alright, that's exciting. Raithwall pedestal. I'm betting this is gonna be exciting here. Yeah. Zombie mage. And Penello, why don't you cast Cura on these guys? That will teach them a lesson. So that wasn't too bad. I think we're gonna get kind of a similar mini boss battle each time there. And I'm thinking, let's see, I'm thinking this is gonna take us, let's see if that's on the map. I'm thinking that's gonna take us back here. Let's try it and see what happens. So this is red. I want to come back here though. Okay. Alright, so there's a blue, red, and green over there. Let's go back. And just so we can say we cleared the area, let's go do the northwest area there. So north, these guys. Okay, these are weak to wind. The only one who can do anything about that is Ash at the moment. Okay. You know what, Penello, why don't you start casting Shell too here? So I'm casting Protect on Fran. Let's change that in a second though, because Fran is now leaving our party. Since I think we're getting a number of magic using enemies here. It's not gonna hurt to have her, not much anyway. Alright, and let's see here. Okay, I swapped in Balthier for Fran. I'm not gonna have him steal because he's got lower HP than our like Bosch, who's basically our tank, and I'm gonna put those Penelo's Gambus on Bosch now. Okay. While she's doing that, I at least want to check, make sure we're not dealing with anything weird here, because you never know when some rare game is gonna appear. Just, I mean, like the neck bed in the ester sand there looks just like the regular, more or less at least. Are you stuck there? Okay. Alright. Treasure's nothing to write home about, but whatever. There's 3 of them. Oh, I didn't realize there's like 2 faces on these guys. Huh. Okay, Bosch is leveled. Let's swap him out. Alright, and we come out down here. Alright. I think this is the downward one. Okay. Oh, and that, that chest did spawn again. Alright, well, we'll have to, I don't know. My theory is wrong, I guess. Okay, we're back up here. Let's try, I think we have room in this episode to do the north section. I don't think I've, been too much going on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the mirror image of what we did before. Check out this lower section first, and then go through the top section, and then downward. Assume it's built pretty much the same way. Vanish. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm thinking that if there were zombies in the previous area, then there's going to be skeletons in this area. We'll have to see, though. Because we want to keep things interesting a little bit here. Yeah. Yep. Skeletons. I remember they had different things from the PS2 version, but I didn't remember what they were. But it kind of makes sense. Lost soul. handkerchief, yeah. Pretty sure that's gonna come in handy. Oh, and ghosts. All right, we can deal with that. Lich. Okay, Penelo ran out of MP there, so she used charge that restores a small amount. I should really try to balance her out a little bit with Ash, though. Let's see. Arrow moat, yeah, that's could be useful. All right, Penelo, you need to start casting blindness. And I need to adjust that Ash gambit here. I want to put something in front of that. So she doesn't waste her MP on like low hanging fruit there. So if foe HP less than 30%, then just attack. So what that will do if the enemy is not, if the enemy is already weakened, she'll just attack and save her MP. Otherwise, she'll do the arrow thing. Let's see how that goes. Meanwhile, yeah, this is turning out to be a little bit more. Well, it could be the party here where I'm using, but this is a little bit more turning out to be a little bit more challenging than the other section. Oh, see, these ghost guys do a divide move, which basically I think they only do it when they're relatively low on health, but basically it makes two of them instead of just one of them, which is can be kind of inconvenient when you're having hard enough time just dealing with one. Okay, we've got another waystone here, which I assume does not work. Yeah. And we need to press that green button over there to get it to work. But I need to... let me get my party a little bit better here, first of all. Let's do... let's get rid of Fran, because she's... she's slowed, so she's not going to be doing much good anyway. Penelo, you can cast Cura on the enemy. Bosch, you can just do whatever. Do what you do best, I guess. Assume these are going to be undead that come out. Okay, oh, we've got liches here. Right. Alright, Penelo, Kira, yeah, I think that's got everybody. Bash, you can just attack. Vossler, yeah, I think everybody's doing something useful here. Oh, alright, so, we've got a new status here, I think. Ash, Penelo, and Vossler are all oiled. Not, meaning they're covered with oil, not in the other sense of oiled. Let's have, Penelo... Let's see. Yeah, let's have Penelo do something else for a change. She can do... and we've gotten plenty of handkerchiefs, and that's what gets rid of the oil. Moves oil from one ally, yeah. So let's do that. Okay, still have one more oil to go here. Okay. Alright, well I want to make sure I get a lot of handkerchiefs for what's coming up next, I think. Because I think the game is kind of giving us a hint on that. Anyway, let's go back and see what that does. Okay, so we've got both of those active. And I'm not sure what's going to happen next with that. Let's go back. Okay, I want to finish off this section here. So start going east. Oh, hang on, I need to adjust my party again here. Okay, reduce our party as much as possible here. These traps don't just do physical damage, by the way. I ran into one in my other playthrough where it did cast silence on everybody, so that was not fun. Hastega mode. That could prove useful. Alright. Put everybody back. Ah. Okay. So these are water weak. I don't have a my only person who does water spells is Ash. She's not in the party at the moment, so we'll just have to do what we can without her, I guess. Let's see how this is gonna work here. So these are like the flans, but they've got fire instead of caramel, I guess. Wow, these are tough. I guess the problem is that Vossler really isn't hurting them at all. I mean, he's only doing 95. He usually does most damage, but yeah, some enemies are like that. They they're so liquidy or something that they don't really react to certain physical attacks as well as you might hope. So something's happening here. I'm gonna save. So I need to get out here. So I've activated both those buttons. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen next though. But it seems like a good place to break at this point, so I will do that. Alright, so, we've got teleports there and or waystones there and there, but so far still no way to get into there. Oh, you know what? I bet I missed something. Bet that pushing those buttons opened a door. And those that in turn opened the way into there. Okay, so I need to go back. I think I saw a door open or something move to open a passage. So that, I think that was what was happening. That's why, because I was thinking that another waystone would appear, but I guess not. All right, well, in that case, I will try that next time. See what this cloister of fame is all, or flame, is all about. Hope you'll join me for that, and until then, bye.